Game Up Hard Hydration. It's like your favorite sports drink and your favorite seltzer. Teamed up, became such a better creation with 4.9 ABV. Give them that tail of the tape.
It's only 110 calories, low carb. You don't have to worry about it. And guys, you also got 4 great flavors here. Fruit punch, orange, lemon lime, and grape. Enjoy yourself some Game Up.
AEW Revolution. We gave you the preview last week. Overall, what did you think about this card?
I liked it overall. I didn't care. I'm really done with this Death Rider storyline. I think I echo a lot of people when I say that. I actually was rooting for Christian Cage to cash in and get the title. I know some people didn't want to see that, but I just want to break that up a little bit. I enjoyed the women's match a lot. I think, Mariah May and I think Toni Storm have just killed it so far. Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher had a great cage match. Everybody loved that. Although I do have to say, and this is where, and I'm not just taking AEW to task for this, I'm taking all of wrestling for task for this, but this cage match shined the light on it to me a little bit. We had 2 of them this week, but there's a point where people are just getting hit in the head with screwdrivers and stuff, and everybody just keeps kicking out. Like, I mean, I'm so sick of that aspect of like modern wrestling. Like I was watching some old wrestling and people hit like a pile driver or a superplex and got the pin. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, you mean you didn't have to like drive a sledgehammer to the guy? You didn't have to, run him over with a car? Like, come on, So it's like, so for that aspect, I mean, I'm nitpicking a little bit. I grade things on a curve with modern wrestling, but overall, though, I did like the show. I thought it was a good show. I just would have liked to see Moxley drop the belt. I didn't expect him to, but I would have liked to see it. And I will say this, because you might talk about this, because you watched the 0 Hour. Big Boom, Justice, AJ, all that jazz. It does feel very Vince WWE like at times.
Yeah, I thought AJ looked better in the first match around. This one I cared less about and I was less impressed by. I mean, if you want to talk about something I was even more less impressed by, we kind of called it with the Chris Jericho match. Did you catch any of those highlights? And are you down with this angle or do you find it as silly as I do?
I thought it came out of nowhere, because blanking out, who would take the mask off?
Gravity,
thank you. Like, we've done nothing with this guy. And suddenly we're just, laying him out, running to try to do this serious angle with his family. And it just came out of the blue. I don't know. Maybe it's a thing they're trying to get.
That he's Bandito's brother and that Jericho's trying to get at Bandito by going after his brother. But I don't even think that's been established as much.
No.
We haven't seen Gravity in a while. We haven't seen Bandito. And it could be a good feud, but I just feel like it's really getting laid out poorly for my enjoyment.
For sure. And I mean, I think when I look back at these predictions, I think I nailed almost all of them except for Swerve. I think I picked Nana to interfere, and I was watching the show and I realized I blanked out that was a number 1 contenders match. And when I remembered that, I'm like, oh, Swerve has to win because Mox is going to win later. So I guess what I'm saying is I do feel at times AEW's gotten almost a little too predictable where I also know where we're going a lot of times.
100%. They really had the long show again. Watching this live, I just made it up to the Swerve and Ricochet match. I, like you, really enjoyed that ladies match. I feel like that over-delivered. Yeah. And for all the criticism we give AEW, that women's feud has to be one of the best feuds in a long while in all of wrestling.
Yeah, definitely. It's in the top 5 for sure this year. When you look at all the feuds in the last couple of years too, it's up there.
If you haven't tried Game Up, then you are missing out. Imagine your favorite seltzer and your favorite sports drink had a baby, but it's way better than that. Each can is 110 calories, low carb, 4.9 ABV. It's a nice light drink that is not light on flavor. Game Up comes in fruit punch, orange, lemon, lime, and grape. Pick it up at drinkgameup.com or at your nearest liquor store.